My name is James Black, and I have been empowered by AVID. It began my 9th grade year. My brother and I were part of the first AVID class at Newtown High School, Baltimore County, Maryland. Mr. David Pender was our teacher. He pushed me even when I wanted to give up. You see, life became really difficult that year. It was the year my mother was diagnosed with leukemia. She was given the news in August and passed January 21st, just a few months later. Before she died, I promised her that I would go to college. But as you can imagine, I wanted to give up. I even tried to quit school. In fact, my brother did. My father was also having a hard time, so he really didn't pay attention if I went to school or not. My grades started slipping. I was walking around in a state of mourning and slept through all my problems. It was my AVID family who saved me. Mr. Pender saw my downward spiral and refused to let me follow my brother. He made sure I came to school every day, even if he had to pick me up. Somehow, Mr. Pender saw that there was still hope for me. I watched my brother make choices every day that pushed him further and further away from me, from school, and from AVID. I hung on to that promise that I made my mother, and with the help of my AVID family, I slowly began to make empowering choices. Nick Befford, my cousin and fellow AVID scholar, helped me get back on track. He called me and brought me the work that I missed every day. I knew it would behoove me. How do you like that powerful SAT bread? I like that. Like I said, I knew it would behoove me to stay in AVID. I needed it to let me get to college. AVID was enriching my life the way my mother would have if she was still alive. So because I remained open to AVID and worked rigorously and diligently, I was able to bring my GPA up from a 1.9 to a 3.0. When I stood at the crossroads of my future that 9th grade year, I had two paths to choose from. Much like the poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. My biological family was on one, and my AVID family was on another. The promise I made my mother could only be realized if I stayed with AVID. Because I took the one less travel by, I have been able to remain steadfast in my dream to go to college. It was a choice that has made all the difference. Now, my younger sister LaVon is also a part of AVID. Because I helped pave the way on the road less traveled, she has been able to follow me and been enriched by the power of AVID. When I made that choice to keep that promise, I've been enriched with even more blessings. I've been part of 2 regional basketball championships and even a Division 1A Maryland Boys State Championship. Every day, I wear a state championship ring to remind me that hard work, perseverance, and good choices can keep me on the road less traveled. The day my team and I were going to meet the Governor of Maryland, Martin O'Malley, and be presented with a citation from the House of Representatives, I missed the bus. The first person I knew who would help me was my AVID teacher, Ms. Grosser. Ms. Grosser, affectionately known as Donia, dropped everything she was doing and got me on that bus. Once again, my AVID family came through and empowered me with another life-enriching experience. Now, I'm about to attend Goucher College on a full-ride basketball scholarship worth $186,000. Thanks to AVID, I can now pursue my dreams of basketball and industrial engineering. And I now dedicate my diploma to my mother, and I make the promise to Donia to get my degree and come back and share my story with my future AVID scholars. I will always be grateful to Donia, Mr. Pender, and AVID, because I wouldn't be standing here on this steadfast path to success if it weren't for them. I could have followed, but instead I've led, and that has made all the difference.